What's up, chums? Sharky here. So, I hope you all had a better Christmas than I did. This year's Christmas was probably the worst one I've ever had. Not gonna lie. My fiance was gonna visit me for Christmas, and his flight got canceled due to weather and power outages in the US. Yeah, I was very angry yesterday. I tried doing a stream of Arkham Origins and it was all over the place, and I apologize for that. Like, I had a headache when I was playing it, and nobody showed up anyway. Not that I thought anybody would because it was Christmas, but like Christmas Eve or whatever. But I basically spent Christmas alone this year. My family was out of state visiting my extended family. Yeah, all I did was like drink and watch Christmas movies in VR. I don't want to sound like a ungrateful butthole because a lot of good things have happened this year, but I just really wasn't feeling the Christmas spirit this year. And with that said, looking ahead into 2023, I wanted to share my New Year's goals because I started making them in November. Let me know what you guys have for your New Year's goals because I would love to know and like how you're planning to reach those goals. My first one, people with ADHD will understand this, but sometimes I forget to brush my teeth every day. One of my New Year's goals is to just take better care of myself, like keeping up with dental hygiene and I guess hygiene in general too, because like sometimes I just neglect myself, and that's a result of, like ADHD and depression. And moving on, another goal of mine would be to maybe lose like 10 to 20 pounds. I have lost a bit of weight since, not a lot, maybe like 5 pounds. I think I've lost like 5 pounds between last year and this year. Some of you might know that I started getting tattoo removal sessions this past year, and I am not completely done with that yet. And just so you know, for anybody wondering, and I think I've said this on the podcast as well when Kalani and I were talking about it, tattoo removals hurt way more than getting a tattoo. So make sure that you really want that tattoo when you go to get it, because I can tell you, like, I've had 2 sessions. I've had 2 tattoo removal sessions, and it still looks like this. So I got a lot more to go. But my goal for 2023 is to at least get like 1 to 2 more sessions, because I'm trying to get my tattoo light enough so that I can get a cover up. And I have an artist that I really, really love. She does a lot of floral work, and I want to get blue hibiscus flowers over this. So my next 2 goals are money related. I'm really, really bad at saving money. I always have been. I love spending money more than I like saving it. And it's a problem. Like, it's something that I'm trying to work on. I have no savings as of right now. So my goal is that I'd like to save at least $100 a month. More if possible, but like I said, it might turn out to be $50 a month, which is still better than nothing, which is what I'm currently saving. And then going off of that, having a real budget, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't budget. I kind of just, I have nothing written down, like how much things cost me every month. Because I feel like part of the reason is because it always changes. Because not my rent. My rent and my water don't really change. They don't change. But my utility bill and my gas expenses and stuff, all of that stuff changes all the time, because gas is going up and down. Utilities changes too depending on the season, and so I don't really keep track of that. Like, I pay it when it comes up, and my internet doesn't change either, but like I don't really keep a written log of that anywhere. So I kind of just pay it when it's due, and then just, they keep track of when. I've never missed a payment. I can say that. I've never missed a payment on anything, but I don't budget. I don't have a budget sheet or anything. So I want to get better at that. I would like to actually make a budget, because I feel like if I had a budget, then I could put that towards my other goal, which is saving money. Because if I knew how much I would have left, then I could save money. And limiting unnecessary spending. I'm really bad at just like impulse buying stuff. It's kind of an ADHD thing, kind of just a me thing. Lately, I will say this was kind of a Christmas present to me, but I bought a bunch of computer accessories, I guess you could say. I just got a new monitor, and I got a bunch of stuff for my desk, which I wish I could show you. I posted a picture on Instagram. I also have an addiction to buying Build-A-Bears, which is a real problem. I don't even know how many Build-A-Bears I have now. I think I have like 6 or 7 Build-A-Bears. And I've just been like buying little like gaming stuff and Funko Pops and yeah, just collectibles. I feel like most of my impulse buying goes towards collectibles. Next goal, I would love to go to Italy and visit my fiance. It's my turn because I have not been to Italy yet. I'm a bit mad because I used all of my PTO. That's part of the reason why I didn't get to go with my family for Christmas, because I got sick right during Thanksgiving and I had to use my PTO to stay home because I didn't want to give anybody else whatever I had. So like I used it all up and I had to stay here for Christmas. So I don't know if it'll happen in 2023, but it will happen eventually. My next goal is to go back to church, which I haven't started yet. I used to be a really avid church goer, but since the pandemic and since there were some things that I won't get into going on at my church, and it kind of put me off from going. Some of the things with the people there, I had some disagreements with how things were being done and how I was being treated for a time at my church. I feel like just being there and trying to experience God's presence and focusing on that is helpful for me and my anxiety. It's mostly like the social aspect of church that I don't like. I don't like talking to people when I'm there. I don't like, people asking me a bunch of questions about my personal life and stuff. So I would like to go back to church just to, have like the scripture read and just like kind of like a meditation sort of thing. So I want to get back into the routine. Another big goal of mine is to go through all of my stuff, because when I moved in here, I kind of just threw everything in here. I didn't really go through it all that much because I was trying to get out of my parents' house. I want to go through all of my stuff, like all of my knick-knacky stuff and like just clothes mostly. Go through and like donate stuff, sell stuff that I don't need, and just do like a spring cleaning, because I feel like I have way too much stuff for one person. If I had to move today, I could not do it by myself. Like I would need help, because and I'm not even talking about the furniture stuff. I'm talking about like all the other crap that you don't see right now in my closet and stuff. So yeah, I just want to go through and like donate clothes that I don't wear because I know I got those, and just other crap that I don't need. And then my last goal for now is to go to a local furry convention. I have not been to a furry convention since IFC 2019, and I kind of miss it. I talked about going to GFM next year, but I feel like March is a little too short a notice, and I'm trying to save up my PTO, remember? So, like, I don't know if that's going to work out necessarily timing-wise. because I'd have to save up the money for it too. So that probably won't. I could try TFF or ACFI is one that I've been wanting to go to for the last couple years since I moved to Texas. But yeah, so going to a furry convention because I do miss that. Usually my problem has been finding someone to go with because there was one year, I think it was 2021. I wanted to go to ACFI and I actually bought registration and I was ready to go, and the person that I was originally going to go with didn't end up going, and I didn't have a ride. I didn't feel comfortable driving in San Antonio for obvious reasons, but like I don't know, things just kind of fell through with them and I was out like $50 and I was very angry about that. So I need like somebody to go with. I need a ride and I need somebody to room with. And all of that has to happen for me to go to a furry convention. Because I don't really want to go like by myself. It's not as fun if you go by yourself. So those were all my New Year's goals. I would love to hear what y'all's goals are for 2023. Do you think it's going to be a good year? Do you think it's going to be about like 2022? What do you think? Leave your comments down below, and I will see you next time.